Yes, everyone. Hope you're all well and welcome back to another stream on the channel. Yes, we are back live once again. We are going to be talking Liverpool transfer news, Liverpool updates in today's live stream. I hope everyone's doing fantastically well on this fine Sunday morning. I was going to have that day off, but there's some good games of football today. And there's some obviously big Liverpool news to go over through. And obviously, we keep you guys up to date with the latest Liverpool content. Do let me know if you guys can hear me all right. Do let me know. Big up to LFC for life in the chat. Big up Reacts. The Monday's the one he wants. He wants LFC move. Well, we're going to talk about it, my friends. Big up to Captain Fletch. Make sure you subscribe to Captain Fletch. He's on the road to 2K subs, I think. And yeah, if you are new to the stream, make sure you're smashing up the like button and make sure you are also subscribing. So yeah, we're going to go through all the latest Liverpool news, but I wanted to start off with this because there now has been confirmed news on Conor Bradley injury. What's going to be happening with him. So yes, that has been confirmed. So we're gonna discuss that. We are going to start off the show by discussing that, and let's take a read. So, let's take a read. Conor Bradley injury update. Liverpool can confirm that Conor Bradley sustained a significant knee injury. The right back suffered the issue later stages of Thursday night's Premier League fixture away at Arsenal. Bradley will undergo surgery in the coming days and then begin a period of rehabilitation at the extra training ground. No time frame has been in place for his return at the stage of current process. But I'm seeing a lot of news on Twitter that Conor Bradley's basically his season is done. I think it was Anfield Index who near enough tweeted it about Conor Bradley that his season looks like it's done. That is looking like Conor Bradley's season is very much is over. His season looks like it's going to be over, and it's a real shame, man, because coming into a bit of good form, and then obviously picks up this injury, man. What can you actually do? Watched Egypt Ivory Coast highlights video, and Monday was not in any of the highlights. I was hoping to see a bit of him in action, but nothing. I watched the actual game. He didn't really do anything, to be honest, but I'm not going to be criticizing a 19-year-old in an AFCON game. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather criticize him for Leipzig, if I'm being honest, where his main performances are going to be week in, week out. But yeah, Conor Bradley's season is very much going to be over. And I'm sorry, this is where it links into the transfer news. Liverpool Football Club have to ultimately go out and buy a player. I'm sorry, but Liverpool Football Club ultimately have to now go out and buy someone. I don't care who it is. That's not my job. Go out and buy me someone. But obviously being linked to a lot of players right now. And Demande is one of them. But I saw some stuff about Mickey van der Ven. We're gonna discuss that as well. But chat, I can't lie, man. We need to get some signings done. And I'm not to try to bang on the old drum or anything, but this is actually becoming frustrating because Conor Bradley's now injured for the full season, right? He's down, he's gone, right? We wish him a fully speedy recovery. Gabriel Martinelli's a scumbag. I don't care when anyone says, "Oh, why do you keep going on about it?" I'll go on all about it as long as I want. It's my channel. Do you get it? Big up to everyone in the building. Yeah. All right, reacts, lads. Listen. Big up to yourself, Sally, man. Big up to yourself. Now I'm not being funny, but under the transfer market, under Karen Underslot, and this transfer window is doing my head in. Yep, Guehi can play back 3 or 4. No brainer for me if he's available. Facts. There's no excuse to not bring in anybody. There's literally no excuse. But Demande is the one that we are being linked with highly, and this is what he said: I want to play at Anfield. I want to play for Liverpool. I'm a big Liverpool fan. My father's dreaming to see me play for Liverpool, and he is a player that we are currently heavily being linked with. Obviously, there's no talks and settlements in terms of with the player as of yet. At the time of recording, who knows? We might be live one. We might be live. Yeah, any minute we might see a bomber. However, those Liverpool bombers are, I doubt it, innit? But we definitely need to sign some players, and it's looking like the Marc Guehi one is going to be a very interesting race. It is looking like it's going to be a very interesting race. I think Sam Lee, Man City correspondent, Man City are pushing to bring Marc Guehi to the Etihad as soon as possible, despite other prospects being presented to him. I'm sorry, but we need to get this fucking deal wrapped up. We need to start pissing about. Because can someone please tell me, who else we're going to bring in other than the Marc Guehi? Real talk. Who else are we going to bring in other than Marc Guehi? I swear, if this fucking club bottles this, man. Because I'm not having it. I'm not having us bottle another transfer window. This is one. And I know we discussed it yesterday in chat. A lot of people saying, are the club just waiting to potentially Arne Slot sacked? But then again, at the same breath, any club would love to have Martinelli. As any club would love to have, not Martinelli, he's a scum. Any club would love to have Marc Guehi in as their centre back. So I don't know why the club and everyone is not really doing anything about the situation. I really don't know, and it's a concern for me. It is very much a concern that the fact that the club, there seems to be no real news in terms of us bringing in the players. Obviously, we're being linked to a dozen players, but that ultimately that means absolute jack shit. And if we don't bring in anybody, I said this yesterday. Big up Jake Curtis, lad. I want everyone sacked at the club. I want Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, Arne Slot all gone. See you later. I want to see sacked. I want to see a statement, because how can you go into the January transfer window with with 3 senior centre backs and one of them's got to be your backup right back for the whole season? If Frimpong goes down, and I'm not even trying to bang the bell, we are genuinely fucked. If Frimpong goes down injured, right, God forbid he does, but let's just say Frimpong goes down injured tomorrow's night's game and he's out for 4 months. What are we going to do? What are we actually going to do? Because can we really rely on Gomez to be our right back to the end of the season? Would I mind Joe Gomez being the right back? Probably not, because there's not really many other options. But in terms of him staying fit, we all know he's not going to stay fit to the end of the season. I think that's what the club will probably say. They'll be like, oh, look, we got Calvin Ramsey, we got Dominic Szoboszlai. But no one else in the fan base likes Szoboszlai right back, because we like him, how important he is into our midfield. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's a huge risk that what the club is playing. I think it's an absolute risk, and I'm not a fan of it. Genuinely not a fan. We do have Ramsey, but he won't be even used. He was great versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, he's not even had game. Where's his rhythm of game minutes? Can we really trust? Not about trusting him as a player, but can we really rock up to the late stages of the Champions League with Calvin Ramsey at right back? What if Kanate goes down injured? These are the things we have to think about. Because are the club thinking about this? Right, let's just say Kanate goes down, and then Frimpong's had back-to-back injured hamstrings. I'm literally terrified if we lose a centre-back, you know. I'm literally petrified if Joe Gomez goes down for a bit. I'm literally going to be petrified, man. It's going to be like watching Terrifier 3 in the cinemas. Literally. The truth is the club's gone all clever. I think metrics, profiles, resale value, and squad harmony. Meanwhile, I'm watching the match thinking we just need a fella to grab the game by the scruff. No, we just need bodies in. We simply need just bodies in the building, and the bodies are flopping. We have Ramsey, but he won't even be used. Yep. Kulukaras from Wolfsburg is good, but don't want Ordonez to leave now. Yeah, Ordonez we are being linked with, aren't we? We definitely need to send back in January. If we don't get one, we might be screwed. If we don't get one, mate, I want everyone sacked at the fucking club because you're literally risking our whole season. This, funny enough, I don't even know how this season is actually still possible to be successful. The FA Cup, we're in the FA Cup, yeah. Although people may say, "Oh, you ain't gonna win it," we're actually in the FA Cup. Champions League, we are still in the Champions League, and we know how Liverpool are in the Champions, yeah. If we go out the Champions League and the FA Cup, the season's done. In terms of from a trophies point of view, I don't care about league finish. I would rather Liverpool win an FA Cup than Liverpool get top 4. Because I'm trophies over finishes. Since when has top 4 been a trophy? It hasn't. Top 4's never been a trophy. So the people thinking top 4's a trophy are, I don't know what they're thinking. I really don't. But no, smash up the like button, man. If Canate goes down, assuming Gomez is not available, Slot will have to go. Yeah, he's going to have to play Gravenberch at centre back. And is anybody somewhat confident in that? Gravenberch at centre back. Come on, man. Let's not kid ourselves and be stupid. Do you know what I mean? Gravenberch at centre back. Oh, Lord help me. Lord help me. Gravenberch at centre back. Yeah, no thanks. I love Gravenberch, but at centre back? Oh, are you kidding? And this is the risk we played in the summer. Now the Marc Guehi race is intense. Because look at the clubs. It looks like Liverpool wants to wait till the summer, which is, of course, fucking what Liverpool do. This is coming from The Guardian, that Crystal Palace have set the asking price for Guehi in January, 40 million. Liverpool remain interested while Barcelona and Real Madrid are both admirers. Arsenal, the latest on the side. It's Manchester City, though, how are most likely to make the move this month. And that's coming from The Guardian. I swear if this fucking club bowls this, man. Oh. I don't know if I could hack it, you know. Oh, I swear, man, please don't do this to me. Do not embarrass me, please. I know it's depressing. James McConnell at centre back. No bullshit. I'd rather play empty, red line. I'd rather play Terrell there. I'd rather play Sam there. I'd rather play Sally there. I'd rather play TW there. I'd rather play Curtis there. I would literally rather play Captain Fletch there. I'd rather play LSU for life there. I'd rather play my fucking self there. But this is what the club do. This football club is the master at PR. We're like Arsenal when it comes to PR. Look, wait till the summer and we're going to bring in good quality centre-backs. And then you get the top reds of the fan base. Oh, but look at what we did in the summer. There is every proof that we can go back in the summer and spend a load of money. Please tell me when was the last time we saw back-to-back summers where we spent heavy dough. 2017 and 2018, I will somewhat give you. But if you're talking elites of the elites, when was the last time we had back-to-back windows where we was like, Jesus Christ, I'm falling off my chair with the quality of players that we're bringing in? There isn't. They'll be getting 17 euros and that are definitely not ready. Facts. They'll just spin the narrative and be like, look, we've just signed these two 17-year-old kids. They're for the future. And I guarantee you, we all come back here in 3 years' time, and where are they? They're being loaned out to fucking Morecambe in League Two. I remember, when top Reds of the fan base used to gas at Reece Williams. I was like, bro, what are we doing here? Fucking Reece Williams. Reece Williams can't even start for a fucking League Two team. League Two. And you're gassing me Reece Williams. And we're trying to win Premier Leagues, and you're gassing me to Reece fucking Williams, yeah? Bless up Reece Williams and Nat Phillips, yeah, for that back end of the season in 2021. However, but you had a man in the fan base, yeah, saying, oh, they're a part of the future. You wait and see. Wait and fucking see for what, mate? Like, what we doing, man? It's actually funny how Slot wants to play conservative football so we don't get injuries, but it's doing the opposite. Correct. You know, and thank you. Someone's actually picked this out because Liverpool have been picking up injuries. Liverpool have been picking up injuries over the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks. And everyone seems to think, yeah, it's all fine. It's all rosy and daisy. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. What are we doing? We need players and we need them now. Like, let's stop with the bullshit. Stop with the messing about. Liverpool Football Club need players. And if we don't sign a players this window, I want people sacked. And I mean fucking sacked. See you later, and you don't get no second chances. This is Liverpool Football Club. My club comes first before anybody at this football club. Players, managers, CEOs, sporting directors. Liverpool Football Club is the most important thing at the club. So how about take some accountability and fucking sign someone? Because there is players out there. There's players out there. You're telling me, okay, you want to wait till Guehi to the end of the season. Okay, cool, right. Okay, that's fine. Why didn't you try to sign him to why aren't you trying to sign him to a fuck off? Why are you not trying to sign him on a pre-contract then? Where's the pre-contract for him? Why are you not trying to sign him on a pre-contract? But no, you sat here messing about, dillying and dallying, marketing these kids as something Liverpool is great at, though. Facts. Edwards' best scam, Brewster. 20 million for Ryan Brewster was a fucking scam. I can't lie. That was a scam. Us selling Ryan Brewster for 20 million quid was a scam. Dominic Solanke, a scam. We've actually made some big money on certain players over the years, but then somehow we find it hard to get rid of like a Reece Williams or a League Two team. It's kind of mad at the same time, isn't it? However, I do want to go over Arne Slot's press conference because I believe Arne Slot has done a 4-minute press conference. A 4-minute press conference, you know. Liverpool versus Barnsley FA Cup. Have you noticed they've not been doing the live press conferences? Listen, all I'm saying is keep your eyes peeled on that. I'm not saying I know why, but all I'm saying is keep your eyes peeled on that. I just realized you guys can't actually hear it. Bear with. Bear with. Let me share the screen. Stop sharing. Bring that in. Let's go.
important is the FA
Big
Cup
up, bro.
this year? Because I mean, last year when
Stoke
you
at
were
this
knocked
point.
out,
Stoke
you
for
were
20
top
million
of the
as
league,
well.
you were in the Carabao Cup final, and within that
25 million, I think it was, actually.
It was maybe a bit different, but you know, now things have changed. How big a priority going forward?
Were we already knocked out of the Champions League at that moment when we played?
No.
No. So there was a question just a second ago about the substitutions we made and how big of a squad we have. And I think last season I made the decision that some players needed to rest in the FA Cup because you cannot play every player every single time. But it's obvious that we're not on the League Cup anymore. And the FA Cup has always been very important for us, but sometimes in a season where you are still competing for the League Cup, for the Champions League and the league, with the amount of players we had last season and have this season, you have to make choices. But I can guarantee you that on Monday you will see all the players you see today, maybe with some substitutions, but then they will be on the bench. So that's going to be different than last season against Plymouth. Yeah.
Will you sort of use Plymouth?
If we bottle this and we get knocked out to Barnsley, whoever plays on that pitch, wages deducted, manager sacked. If we lose to Barnsley tomorrow, one, I may have to retire from YouTube because the embarrassment would be so embarrassing. But if we actually lose to Barnsley, oh man, I'm dreading it, you know. Even the thought of losing to Barnsley, oh god.
As a warning to the players to say, you know, that can happen.
I'm not sure because we all know in FA Cup or in cup competitions things can happen, but you cannot compare Plymouth away with the players we played back then to Barnsley at home. But Barnsley, I was just informed by Tony, the last time they played against us, they beat us, but that was in 2008 in our stadium. So am I correct, Tony? Or not?
Oh, let's just bring up a funny stat, innit?
Remember that correctly. So we take them as we took Plymouth very serious as well. And people would.
Did we take Plymouth seriously? Did we? Because we could have played for about 5 years and I don't think we would have scored. Did we take Plymouth seriously, though? I actually don't know if we did.
Argue that if they look at the lineup, but then I have to tell them why we did this. Why did we play the League Cup against Crystal Palace with the players we've played? That is because if we might have played maybe Virgil and these players again, I would have missed out on them maybe tonight as well. And I can only hope that Conor Bradley is top fit again very soon. But I'm not convinced about that. So maybe another player less.
James. Will you have anyone else back for Monday? Like Endo, if you got any chance?
Hugo. That's not 100% sure, but we will do everything to have him available on Monday.
Not Endo, you don't think?
I think, if I'm correct, he might start to train one of these days, but he's been out for 2 months now. That's, of course, different than being out for 1 week. So, but Alex is not going to be back yet. And Mo plays. Did he play tonight? No.
He's actually going to be back for ages.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. How about someone like Jaden Downs? Is he fit enough to be considered yet?
No. No, not fit enough. No, not even training, if I'm correct.
I like Jaden Downs. I think he
got a stress fracture because he was young and what being told was a bit overtrained. That's why we are so careful with Rio and Gamoa that he's 2 days a week off the pitch, if that's possible, to not have that same situation with him. But Jaden is definitely not available in the short term.
Last one, Ian.
Can I ask you about Chiesa? He hasn't played that much recently.
Oh!
Possibly going to be a chance for him to play.
I spoke to him 2 days ago, and he said to me that he played.
Man said I spoke to him 2 days ago.
More in the recent weeks than he ever did before under me. So, but he is one of the players that could feature in that game.
I reckon if Chiesa didn't start against Barnsley, I reckon he's sold next week. I'm going to say this right now. If Chiesa doesn't play tomorrow or doesn't start, he's sold next week. He's going to Juventus.
Definitely. But like I said, Juko might be back. So let's see how we will start that game. And he's one of the options that I have. So let's see.
That might be the shortest press conference ever. Well, apparently this press conference was filmed. This press conference was filmed after the Arsenal game. What's the point in that? Because where's the proper updates? Let me catch up with some of the chat messages. Big up Red Rion every single day. Now the rest of the season, Sabasa will play right back. Our midfield energy will be gone. Yep, can't wait. And this is where we're going to start losing some more games. Jez, you learn the point. Couple of minutes and then scam my buyer. Yeah. We need to do something, mate. Buying is a crap shot. Shoot, Wayne, when you players outside the EPL buy what you know in Guehi. We should have had an announcement already for him. Makes me think FSG wait and lose out. Yeah. Man. They got reaction chat. If we lose he is not going to be sacked. They're going to wait to the end of the season. I agree, unfortunately. Slot should go strong and tell the players get it done first half, so then you can rest or you have to play second half too. Listen, if that game's even remotely competitive tomorrow, that is a concern in itself. Slot care about players' injury. He's main 3 players gone. What now? No substitution. Why did he play Connor 90 minutes when he knew that he's injury prone? So this bold fraud really hurt me. Rah. Big up. Have you seen the Javaro Reed links? No, mate, I haven't. Slots man management is so bad. Hopefully we can make some moves soon. Someone will have to be sold. Chiesa, Endo. I think players like Endo and Chiesas, although I do think Endo I think Chiesa, there's a possibility that could be sold this summer. But if you're talking about Endo and players like that, I think they're just more summer deals, isn't it? I'll have to do some research on him. Right. Oh, I know who you're on about. Yes. I know who you're on about now. The for Feyenoord, yes. Endo's currently injured, so we can't sell him. Yeah. We got injuries galore, mate. Injuries galore, and it's just depressing, innit? Absolutely depressing. I mean, what can you fucking do, innit? What can you literally do? We need to do something because we're playing a very, very dangerous game. And if I reckon you're gonna. I said this. Keep an eye out for next week. Next week, watch this space in terms of Marc Guehi. However, I've got a few bookmarks on Marc Guehi news because now we've all seen this yesterday about Marc Guehi, right? In terms of you went over to the Palace fans. There was a Palace fan that was there, and this is what he said. Apparently, he's apologized for the performance, and fans were thanking him for what he's done over the years, expecting his departure. So a lot of the fans that were there yesterday, that were speaking to Guehi, it looks like he's going to be moved on. Now that absolutely terrifies me because I think he's going to Manchester City. I swear, man, I can't, man. If this brother goes to Man City, I'm quitting YouTube. No, I'm joking. But I'm going to be absolutely pissed off. I'm going to be absolutely fucking fuming. Mind my language. I'm going to be absolutely fuming. If this brother goes to Manchester City and Liverpool Football Club, flop, doesn't do a deal, everyone at the club needs to be sacked immediately. How can you not bring in a player? I don't get it. I don't get it. The money is there. The only way I will stick up for the football club in terms of, from a perspective of, they couldn't have really done anything on the situation, is if Crystal Palace are saying, look, 40 million and Liverpool don't want to pay 40 million. 40 million quid for a player that's got 6 months left. Would I pay it? Probably not. But I do think we can get that valuation down, if I'm being honest. I don't think you'd have to pay straight up 40 million quid cash and that's it. You got Guehi. I don't think that's to believe to be the case. Another bullshit press conference. We might not even get top 4. Hope we do, but like all of this takes 2-3 bad results and we can easily fall to 10th. Facts. That's why I'm not confident for top 4. People are saying, oh, but look at Chelsea, look at Manchester United, look at, all these other clubs. How about look at our own club for a minute? Let's just take a look at Liverpool for a minute. Is anyone remotely confident that we win our next 6 games? We've got the likes of Qarabag, Marseille, Burnley, Barnsley, Newcastle in there. Is anyone even remotely confident that we win? Nope. There is a part of me that I'm low-key crapping it tomorrow. Crapping it. Look, I do think we probably will beat Barnsley like 2-3-0. But listen, we've seen crazier things, man. We lost to fucking Plymouth last year, so we're in no situation, especially with our form this season, to say, oh yeah, we're gonna slap up Barnsley. Do you know what I mean? We're in absolute no situation to be coming out and making those statements. Big ups, Slot Out. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Big ups to everyone in the building. To be honest, Guehi not leaving this window. He promised to join Liverpool. We hope he will come to us. Facts. We needed Guehi last summer. Never mind now. Thank you. But no, we waited till the very last day because Liverpool like penny pinching. Liverpool like to waste time. Liverpool don't like to just simply get things done. We could have had Guehi done in fucking June, July. But we waited till the 1st of September. 5 hours before the window shut. Like, for me, that's just not on. Because you waited till the last day just to save about 5 million quid. How about just pay the extra fucking 5 million quid, pay it a month earlier, and you've got Marc Guehi? You're telling me 5 million for fucking extra 5 million for Marc Guehi isn't going to be beneficial over a course of a season, then other than waiting for a Canati to go down, a Gomez to go. People don't understand. We need to buy someone this window. We do. If Joe Gomez goes down, what are we fucking doing? We are literally going to be touching wood, pause, yeah, every fucking day, praying and hoping. Oh my God, please just look after us, God. Thank you, please. Please, 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 please. Because if Canate or Van Dijk goes down, oh Lord. People don't understand. We will be playing Gravenberch at centre back. Do people know how serious this is? If Gomez goes down, is anybody even remotely confident Joe Gomez staying fit? Nope. There is more of a chance of me going down to the local shop, buying 2 scratch cards, and winning £5,000 than Joe Gomez staying fit from now to the end of the season. Especially with playing every 3 days, all the competitions. So you got the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the Premier League. Because Frimpong's had his injury issues. It's actually, I can't believe what the club are doing. I genuinely cannot. To be honest, I think we win 5 out of the next 6. We'll see, mate. Instead of buying a centre-back, our board decided to buy 318 centre-backs for the future. Yeah, and like I said earlier, mate, are we going to see any of these 3 centre-backs? Don't be surprised if they're going to be the next fucking Reece Williams, yeah? And like I said, they can barely get into the fucking Morecambe team. Big up, my friend. But we need to do business, chat. We need to do business, and we're going to lose out to Manchester City. Absolutely disgrace. But the club will just feed us with PR. Oh, we're in the race for Bradley Bacola. You know, we're trying to get this deal done. Fuck that deal. Fuck the deals. Bring somebody in. I'm not expecting Liverpool to go and spend 200, 300 million in January. And that's what I'm asking for. I'm just asking for this club to bring in one centre-back. One centre-back. That's all I'm asking for. That's all we need. Because if Frimpong goes down, Joe Gomez, our most injury-prone player, is going to have to ultimately stay fit. And we can't be risking nearly 35-year-old Virgil van Dijk. He's not invincible, yeah? And he's hardly been great this season as an overall performance. And Ibrahim Konate to stay fit. I swear, man. Oh. I don't know if I could hack it, chat. I don't know if I can genuinely hack it. Smash up the like button if you are new, by the way. 20 likes. Let's try and push towards 2,560 subs. So if you are new, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Please, please, please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We've got 25 of you in the building. Liverpool Football Club are messing about. Yes, again. If City get Guehi, then it's peak for us next season too, regardless who our manager is. Facts. Facts. I actually think there's good centre-backs out there. But if you're talking from a realistic standpoint of view, Guehi is literally a no-brainer. I'm sorry. Fuck what the Guardian say. Yeah? They're not a sporting director or a CEO. I don't think you'd have to pay 40 million for Guehi. I really, really don't. I genuinely believe you get Marc Guehi for 20 to 25 million quid. And if that helps our season to make sure we get top 4 and potentially win a trophy this season, I'm sorry, but I'm fucking paying it. We may have started a fucking GoFundMe page at this rate because there is literally a whopping... How many days are left in the transfer window? Let's have a look. 3 weeks tomorrow. And I know people say, oh, there's still plenty of time, Reacts. What? Calm down, calm down. It's not about calm down because the games are coming thick and fast. The injuries are coming fucking thick and fast. These injuries are selling like fucking sweets in a candy shop. Like, these injuries are coming thick and fucking fast. Bradley, gone. He's gone for the season. Yeah? I can't, man. Because this season actually does have potential to be successful. This season genuinely has potential to be a successful season. And we're messing about. We're throwing it away again. We're throwing it away again. Do I think... I'm not deluded enough to think I think Liverpool can win the Champions League or I think Liverpool can win the FA Cup. But what I am thinking of is the long term. If this club doesn't get top 4, go on Amazon, type in seatbelt, buy it, next day delivery, plug it in, buckle up, because it's going to be a fucking bumpy ride next season if we do not get top 4. Do you really think these owners are going to go and splash another 400 million? Because this squad does need a lot of money injected. It does. Because we need a centre-back now, yeah? Marc Guehi. Let's just say he's going to cost you, let's just say 30 million. Cool, 30 million, yeah? We need maybe another centre-back if Konate goes. We don't know if he's staying or going. It's hypothetical at that moment. But I would argue, let's just hold that one for now. We need a winger. How much is a winger going to be? 60 million quid? So that's already 60, 70 million for him and Guehi as well. So you're paying, that's 100 million. You need a midfielder as well. So that's probably what? Let's just say Adam Wharton. 160. You might need another winger in there as well, if I'm being truly honest with you. If Chiesa is going to leave, yeah. If Chiesa is going to leave too, you might need another winger, but maybe you bring in a cheaper winger, let's say 30, 40 million. I'm sorry, but this team needs another 200+ million spent on it again. It needs another 200 million spent on it again. And this is why I didn't give the transfer window a 10 out of 10. As much as we signed one of my favourite players to watch in Alexander Isak, I was absolutely gassed with it. We signed him. I did a 24-hour celebrational stream when we signed him, for Christ's sakes. As much as I love Florian Wirtz, I love Jeremy Frimpong. I think Kirk has eventually long-term will come good. But I'm looking at it from a realistic standard point of view. Was the window really a 10 out of 10? Because we didn't bring in one of the main priorities. We said going into this window wasn't to sign Wirtz, it wasn't to sign Isak, it was to sign 3 players. A centre-back, yeah, a right-back, and a left-back, and a striker. They were the 4 main priorities. We only came out with 3. That's why I couldn't give it the rating it did. And I know people will say to me, we signed Giovanni Leone. I think Giovanni Leone is an absolute top talent. I'm very excited about the future of him. But he has just done an ACL. How old is Giovanni Leone? Leone, Liverpool age. Leone is 19, for God's sakes. 19. We can't be putting pressure on a 19-year-old. We could not be putting a pressure on a 19-year-old who's just had an ACL. That is literally like saying we want to ruin your career. That is literally us saying, Leone, we want to ruin your career. So we're going to help and pray on you. I think he's going to be a top talent over the next 2-3 years, and I think he'll be a starter and he'll come into this Liverpool team. But he's going to need time to rebuild. I've never done an ACL, but I know a few people that have done an ACL. And an ACL is one of those ones where you either recover or you don't. There's kind of no in between. There's certain injuries over time you can get over, but you either literally recover or you're fucked. I mean, just look at Rodri. ACL, one of the best. For me, he was the best player in the world before he got injured. Yeah, won the Ballon d'Or. Cool. Won the Ballon d'Or. Got injured against Arsenal, ACL, and ever since he has recovered, he's been picking up injury after injury after injury. Hamstrings, little ankle injuries. And bearing in mind, if you're 19, you're still growing, you're still coming into your own, you're still coming into your physique. So when you're recovering from injuries and you're still trying to put on that mass muscle, it's putting strains on your body. You know? So I'm very concerned, chat, if I'm being truly honest with you. I'm very, very concerned. And this is why I'm banging the bells. We need to sign a centre-back. We need a centre-back. Because if we don't sign one, I'm literally terrified for the future. Because is anyone remotely confident we get Champions League football? Is anybody remotely confident we get Champions League football? No. I guarantee you, there might be 1 or 2 of you in the chat. Is anyone actually confident we're gonna get Champions League football? Because I'm not. I am not confident. Yeah, we put in a good performance against Leeds. Sorry, not Leeds, Arsenal. But then we can easily very much have a Leeds performance, a Fulham performance. Draws kill seasons. Draws don't make teams have success. They don't. And this is why I'm very, very concerned. Very, very concerned. Let me go through some more of your chats. Just bid the money. He will come to us waiting. I don't understand. But the club just, like I said, look, if Crystal Palace are literally outvaluing us from a sense of they're asking for far too much, from that perspective, I understand why the club aren't pursuing a move, because I can understand it from that standpoint of view, but that doesn't mean you don't do business. That just means you move on from that player. If we had to pay 50 million, get him, he is worth it. Overpaid for players that wasn't. I don't care. For a few months left, I look at the player. Okay, he's worth 80, 90 million, so paying 50 million is still a bargain, regardless of the contract length. If you want the player, you pay before the rival does. And this is the difference in mentality and mindset to Manchester City compared to Liverpool right now. Manchester City are, as much as I don't rate Antoine Semenyo, they're showing that commitment in the transfer market by bringing in him. Where's our commitment? But we'll just be fed PR saying, "Oh, we're getting Bradley Picola in the summer, relax," and everyone will fucking gas it up, list it up, and everyone will be like, "Oh yeah, we're getting Bradley Picola. It's all okay. Grow up." I think we will believe, because I believe we will win the Champions League. Listen, I would love to win the Champions League, my friends. I would absolutely love to win the Champions League. Man, what I'll do to win the champs. What I'll do for love. I think Arsenal kick off in actually a couple of minutes. Let's actually put the game on. Arsenal. But no, bless up everybody in the building, man. Hope everyone's had a good day. You know, we're on a bit of a rant, but sometimes these things have got to be said, man, because I'm sorry, I want to hold my club to the standards of we have to do business. Don't let the people at this football club undermine you and spin off a load of PR, because we're going down the Arsenal route. They don't think I've clocked. Have you guys noticed when we've dropped games or lost, they've been doing the Arsenal thing, dropping out the merch the next day, releasing the Tommy Hilfiger. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of Tommy Hilfiger. I've got some Tommy Hilfiger clothing myself, but you notice now they just start peddling out the merch, peddling out transfer news if we don't get a good result, and that's what they're going to do with Bradley Picola now. I'm 2 steps ahead of this club, man. I'm 2 steps ahead of it. And I guarantee you, if we somehow, God forbid, lost tomorrow, they'll be like, "Oh my God, Liverpool want Marc Guehi this month." So everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we want Marc Guehi." So everyone moves away from the embarrassing loss. These things are all planned in advance. Go on, Portsmouth. I mean, I doubt it they'll beat Arsenal, but hey, it would be absolutely hilarious, isn't it, if they beat Arsenal. We were crap in the league, but Champions League for us. But the difference is, tactically, is this manager good enough to steer us to a Champions League? Is he? Is he good enough? I just think it's a huge risk, if I'm being truly honest. It's a very big risk to do, and I'm not a fan. But listen, we have to wait and see. I did bookmark some stuff. Apparently, Arne Slot insists he will not make any wholesale changes for the league for the FA Cup third round tie against Barnsley, after learning from mistakes made at Plymouth last year. I did see stuff like this, Mickey van de Ven. I would love Mickey van de Ven. As much as I think he's a div. 1-0 Portsmouth, you're joking. You're joking, 1-0 Portsmouth. I think my mine's a little bit behind. Oh, look at Martinelli! Fucking hold that, you cunt. Hold that. Getting pushed off the ball. Shame. Martinelli hate watches is what we're saying, chat. Smash the like, subscribe. Martinelli hate watching that. There is no way this is 1-0 Portsmouth. Hold on. Why is mine like so far behind? Oh my god, it's actually 1-0. 1-0 Portsmouth. Ooh! Hey, yo, 1-0 Portsmouth. Go on, Portsmouth, bruv. Hold that. Martinelli's losing in the FA Cup. Martinelli hate watch. We will be there. He's crying. There's a guy in the stand that's crying. Oh my god. What's this goal? Look at that. The press from Portsmouth. Oh, he got skinned there. Oh my god. That's a paw from the keeper. Kepa, stinker and hooked. What is that save? That is pathetic. And it's just a rebound. Come on, Portsmouth, bruv. Come on. I'll tell you what, there's some big upsets this weekend, which is terrifying me because you've had Wrexham beat Forest, Palace out, Wolves won a game, so technically that is an upset. I'm sorry. Big up to the Wolves. Who have you else get knocked out? Oh, there's another big team that got knocked out too. There's some big upsets. And look, listen, imagine if Arsenal got knocked out. If Arsenal gets knocked out, I'm low-key going to be crap at it tomorrow. Bottler, wake up. LMO, I think he's just hosting the tools. Yeah, man. Look, listen, chat. If Arsenal bottle this, oh man, I will be very happy. Martinelli hate watch. Whoever's the right back for Portsmouth, do what you gotta do, bruv. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But no, I would love Mickey van der Ven. I think Mickey van der Ven is a good player. I actually think he's him as a player. I think he's actually improving in terms of injuries. I just think Ange Postecoglou fucking killed him because the Ange Postecoglou style of football just didn't suit. When you're that quick like Mickey van der Ven, he just didn't know how to handle his own pace. And when you're running like 60 yards every 2 minutes for 90 minutes, you're going to naturally pick up hamstrings. No matter how fit you are as a centre back, you're going to pick up hamstring injuries. So I actually think under Thomas Frank, and I think under Arne Slot, whoever the future Liverpool manager would be, I think he'd be a quality signing. I wanted him when he was in the Bundesliga. You know, how old is he? Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven. He is 24. We know Liverpool like a 24-year-old centre back. So Arsenal losing, yeah, man. I know. Where's Wesley, man? Yeah, Wesley won't fucking show up. He's a fraud. Listen, Martinelli. Let's see what he can do. Oh, what a crap cross that was. Oh, unlucky, son. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Unlucky. Nah, fuck you. Not unlucky. You prat. Who else? But yeah, chat. This looks like a signing that could happen. Yanda Monday, basically saying he wants to play for Liverpool. We spoke about it earlier. Look, listen, Liverpool need to definitely bring in a winger. Is it as a priority as a centre back? Nope. But for me, we definitely need to bring in a winger, and this is someone I definitely will take. 1-1. Oh. Well, it was fun. Oh, well, it lasted, wasn't it? I don't only want any more Dutch players. No, Van der Ven, he will either go Madrid or Barca. They are scouting him. I think Mickey van der Ven's quality, chat, man. I really do. He's definitely a player I will take. But look, I won't be surprised if this is a player that Liverpool do definitely look at. I'm not sure how much he's going to cost. Probably about 50, 60 million. But if we bring in someone like him, I still want to bring in someone like a Brock-Cola because I still think we need 2 wingers. As a corner. Oh my god, what is this defending? Oh my god, bro. What the hell is that defending? What on earth was that defending? You got some fucking kid doing the Jokeris celebration. It wasn't even Jokeris, he scored. It was fucking Norgard, and my guy's doing this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Other right back player. I don't think we need. To be honest, I think a right back is a conversation. I think we need someone who can just play across the board. That's why I would take a Guehi, because he can play right back, left back, centre back. So for me, he would be the priority. So, but look, Demande, I'm gonna do some more research on him in terms of so I can give a true opinion on him, because I've not seen him as much as I know a lot of people have done in the chat. But I like the Nusa kid from Leipzig. I like the Nusa kid from Leipzig. I think he looks like a top player. Yeah, I definitely would definitely definitely look into him. But the difference is that these two players, they're both going to cost us so much. Oh my god, I swear this goes 2-1. Oh my god. Portsmouth have collapsed. They are beginning to collapse. Yeah, Wesley will probably come into the chat now. But no, I did see this. Anyone that's talking about Luis Enrique as a potential manager, there are rumours always going around at PSG. There are a lot of fake news. They are trying to destabilise the players in the team, but none of that is going to happen. It's normal to have talks, but it remains private. Listen, Enrique, do what you gotta do, mate, to come to Liverpool this summer. Thanks, mate. Do what you gotta do to come to us this summer, and bring Bradley Piccoli with you as well, if you want. But yeah, chat's also looking like that, by the way. Sabozlai looks like, again, that contract information that's going to be true, which is good. We want him signed up and done deal up. So yeah, man. Yeah, but chat, good stream, man. Good stream. I thought I'll hop on for an hour, just give my thoughts and feelings, man, because I'm very concerned that we're not going to bring in a centre back, especially now with this Conor Bradley news injury. Liverpool have to go and do business. I'm sorry, but Liverpool Football Club have to go and do business. And if they don't do business, it's a disgrace, in my opinion. It'll be an absolute disgrace if Liverpool don't do business in this window. So I guess we'll have to wait and see whether we do or not. Hopefully we do. But I'm not gonna hold my breath to it. Do you know? I'm not gonna hold my breath to it. But no, chat, we are gonna go and redirect to an Arsenal fan. Big up to Terrell Guna. We're gonna go and redirect to him. He's doing a watch long. Make sure you say footyreactstv raid to him. We're gonna make sure you go and show him some love, man. He's an Arsenal fan. Just like, I don't know, troll him about Arsenal, innit? You ain't got no trophies or whatever. But no, I thought I'd hop on for an hour. Look, Monday, I'm gonna do some more research on him in terms of from an opinion. Guehi, it looks like there's more news keeps coming thick and fast, so we're gonna keep you guys up to date with that. And yeah, Mickey Van der Ven, that would definitely be a player I would love to heavily be interested in and definitely take at the club. But we have got Barnsley tomorrow. We'll be doing the preview tomorrow and the match reaction. So, and also it's the FA Cup draw as well. So we will also keep an eye out on that as well. But no, big up. Thanks everyone so much for joining. Bless up to you all, man. Good stream. 21 of you in the building. Let's try and run up the likes to 30 if we can. Also, please make sure you're subscribing to the channel. It really does help push out to more and more new people. And yeah, man, we're on that road to 2.6k subs. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Go and raid Troll Guna. Troll him about Arsenal. Take care, and I'll see you guys all soon. Peace.